You have been a forensic auditor for 7 years. In 7 years, you have found embezzlement, tax fraud, false invoicing, inflated contracts, ghost employees, duplicate payments. You have never been wrong about a number. Numbers talk to you, not metaphorically, in the specific sense that when something is wrong in a set of figures, you feel it before you can articulate it. A weight behind the eyes, a specific discomfort you have learned to trust completely. You felt it on a Tuesday afternoon in October at 3:47 p.m. The file was a standard corporate audit, routine compliance review. You were on page 43 of a 412-page ledger, and then you felt it. The transaction was small, £472 and 30 pence, every 31 days, without exception, for 22 years. You checked the payee, Meridian Consulting Solutions Limited. You ran the company number, dissolved, 21 years and 4 months ago. You sat very still. You ran it again, dissolved. The payments started a year before the dissolution and then continued for 21 years after it, to a company that no longer legally existed, to an account that should have been closed, that had not been closed, that had received £472 and 30 pence every 31 days for 22 years. And the last payment, 6 days ago, 749 payments, each one identical, never late, never early, never a different amount, not once in 22 years. Total, £354,000, paid to a dissolved company, no contract, no invoice, no service record. Standard procedure when you flag an anomaly is to search the historical audit files. You almost did not do it, but you did. You found the first note from 14 years ago. An auditor named Clark found anomalous recurring payment to dissolved entity Meridian Consulting Solutions. Unable to trace ultimate beneficiary, recommend further investigation. Clark left the firm 8 months later. The second note, 9 years ago, an auditor named Osei attempted to trace account beneficiary through banking records. Request denied at source. Escalated to partner level. Escalation not progressed. Osei left the firm 5 months later. The third note, 6 years ago, an auditor named Reyes. Payment continues. Company dissolved 22 years ago. Account active. Someone is keeping this account open deliberately. Flagging for formal investigation. Reyes left the firm 7 months later. The fourth note, 4 years ago, an auditor named Park, 2 sentences, found the Meridian account. I am not going to be the one to pull this thread. Park left the firm 3 months later. The fifth note, 2 years ago, an auditor named Walsh. 1 sentence. Do not follow this. Walsh left the firm 4 months later. The sixth note, 8 months ago. No name. 4 words. You should stop here. 6 people. 6 notes. 22 years. And the payment still coming. Every 31 days. £472 and 30 pence. Last payment 6 days ago. You did not stop. You went after the account. Through the corporate structure, Meridian Consulting Solutions, dissolved, but its registered address still existed. You called the serviced office company. You said you were following up on a dissolved company. The person on the phone said they could not discuss active accounts. You said the company was dissolved 21 years ago. They said they could not discuss active accounts. You said, active. They said nothing. The account was active. A dissolved company. An active account. 7 people who found it. 3 days tracing the account structure. Corporate layers. Nominee directors. Holding companies. And then you found the destination. The money from Meridian's account was being transferred. In full. Every month. To a legal services company. Specializing in employment law and professional negligence. You looked at their client list. Public cases. Settled cases. You searched each name against the audit industry database. Clark, Osei, Reyes, Park, Walsh. All 5. All represented by this firm, in cases against their former employer, the firm you were sitting in right now. The money was not hiding something. The money was protecting something. For 22 years, this transaction had been quietly funding the legal defense of every person who got close enough to ask the right questions. Find the account, leave the firm, need a lawyer, The lawyer's already paid for, and the last payment had been made 6 days ago. The day you opened the file, you looked at your notes. Page 43 of 412. £472 and 30 pence. Every 31 days. 22 years. You thought about the sixth note. 4 words. You should stop here. You thought about the seventh auditor, sitting at this desk right now. And then your phone rang. It was the partner. He said he had heard you had been working late. He asked if you had found anything interesting. His voice was the voice of someone who already knew the answer.